Now, it's officially the final week of summer, but that certainly hasn't stopped the news. From the iPhone hack to Miss Teen South Carolina, it's time to recap it all in The Loop Week in Review. Joining us for this little look back, we have editor from FilmThreat.com, Mark Bell is here. That was animated. Deputy editor of special reports from Forbes.com, David E. Walt joins us, and comedian Doug Benson, who was just thrown off Last Comic Standing. Doug, good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, everybody, let's get it started. One of the biggest stories of this week involves the hottest gadget of the year. Of course, it's the iPhone. It's been hacked. Now it can be used without AT&T's service. And, of course, now Mama Bell wants to sue absolutely everyone involved. Mark, I'd like to start with you, sir. I mean, obviously, AT&T's pissed off. We get it, but should they really resort to legal threats?
Well, yeah, you have to. You have to resort to legal threats because, essentially, if you don't, I mean, you're protecting your turf. If you're AT&T, you have to step up. I mean, otherwise, people are just going to constantly be attacking any exclusive deal they have. So it's pretty much you
But will threats really stop people from hacking this thing?
Oh, God, no. I mean, you're going to have this phone hacked until it is available on other carriers. That's what the consumers want. That's what's going to happen. But if you're AT&T, you have to do something.
Right, at least feign interest in stopping the hackers. David, should AT&T really be that worried, though? I mean, even if the hack is made public, would enough people even be able to take advantage of it?
Yeah, see, the thing about this is that it's not an easy hack. I mean, most people who are using the iPhone don't know how to swap in a SIM card, and they definitely don't know how to hook their phone up and do like a command line update. Not that many people are going to do it. A lot of hackers are, but you know, AT&T's not going to really lose a ton of money.
Yeah, mom and pop cell phone users, they just want to turn the internet sideways and flip through their photos, right?
They can't even do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, they have trouble figuring out how it works. Doug, do you think AT&T really think it can stop hackers from using the phone with other services?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out my iPhone right now. If you could just give me a second.
No, sure. Do you need any help?
I can't even get it to. I can't even make a call on this thing yet.
You got to use your fingers, Doug. You got to touch the.
Oh,
the
like
screen.
this?
Probably not like that. I couldn't see what was going. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Now you're getting it, Doug.
Oh, okay.
I think you just hacked the internet. Congrats.
All right.
All right, let's move it on and talk about the blonde bombshell that blew up the internet this week, making everybody forget about chocolate rain. Thank God. Miss Teen South Carolina became a phenomenon with her explanation as to why some Americans can't locate the U.S. on a map. Doug, let's start with you. Why are people so fascinated with this girl?
Well, U.S. Americans like to read People and Us, and they don't. Who has a map? I don't have a map. I have some on my iPhone, but I can't figure out how to get on
Of course not.
So
now,
I don't know where anything is.
So you empathize with her. You're sympathetic to the cause?
Yes, I empathize and sympathize and such as and Iraq.
And the Iraq
Asian countries.
Mark, this girl is everywhere now. I mean, is she the dumbest or the smartest girl in America? She didn't win, and yet she's the household name.
Oh, I don't think we can give her we can give her either. I mean, she's definitely not the dumbest human being on the face of the earth. She's close. She's definitely not the smartest. I mean, yeah, okay, so she gets all this wonderful, publicity because she's a moron. If that's what you want, great. Yeah, she's on the Today Show. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we're not laughing with her. We're laughing at her.
Do you think she knows the difference, David?
I think she probably can tell, but what's going on here is that every guy secretly fantasizes about all the girls who ignored them in high school and them completely humiliated. And every girl wants to see those same girls that they hated completely humiliated.
That's her entire point on her MySpace blog, too. It's that all the girls that are saying that she's an idiot, they're just jealous.
Sure. But despite the guys wanting the hot chicks to be humiliated, Doug, we'd all still take a stab if we had the chance, right?
Oh, yeah, you kidding me? I could really impress her with my knowledge of the world.
I want to chime in. I like my women intelligent.
You like them?
That's just me.
You like them
my
smart,
personal choice. The ladies that, I date, they're pretty and they're not morons.
All right, fair enough. I'm not paddling in that same boat, sadly, but
Don't you mean the lady that you date?
The lady that I dated 15 years ago? Yes, thank you.
Online? All right, Mark. One of the greatest horror movies of all time has been remade. It's in theaters today. Are you excited for Rob Zombie's version of the 1978 classic?
I'm excited. I've seen it, and I really enjoy the spin that he put on it. But my problem with the entire remake idea is that, here we have this trend of remaking really good movies and trying to cash in on their success. And my personal belief is we should start remaking really, really bad movies and making them better. Like, I want to see Troll 2.
Ooh. Maybe a new Garbage Pail Kids done in CG?
Garbage Pail Kids is flawless.
Okay, I stand corrected.
I
Doug,
think-
you were shaking your head all sorts of different ways. What do you think about this Halloween remake?
I think it's time for an underdog remake. I think they blew that one, and they should just get one underway immediately. Halloween is like, we don't need the backstory of why Mike Myers goes on a killing spree. We just need the killing spree. I just don't get why these remakes have to add like the Willy Wonka remake. They had to tell us why Willy Wonka became so into candy, and it was because his dad was an evil dentist. Who cares?
Right. We just want to know that the snozberries do in fact taste like snozberries.
They better. That's right.
All right, final topic. It's big news for the guys behind South Park. Creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone signed an enormous deal this week. The show's going to continue for at least 3 more seasons. Matt and Trey are going to receive half of all the revenue from digital distribution as well, and the entire package is said to be worth $75 million. David, how big is this deal aside from the $75 million?
Well, I think it's really huge. It's what you're seeing here is that even the largest, dumbest, slowest media corporations are starting to wrap their heads around, look, this is a great way to distribute content. We can get people to watch our stuff. They recognize that South Park is great. It's better than it's been in a long time, the last few seasons. And it's still important to remember, though, I mean, Viacom's the same company that's suing YouTube for $1 billion. And the fact that they're kind of like there's a crack in the armor and they're starting to get it a little bit, I mean, that's important. I think that's pretty cool.
Mark, do you think this sets a precedent with like the content creators and producers that now they're going to start getting a cut of the iTunes and the online sales?
It definitely sets some sort of a precedent, but I think the precedent it sets is that producers, creators of successful TV shows that have earned their keep, have something that they can look forward to on the internet, some sort of back-end profit. I don't think that every guy that comes up with a TV show idea can expect anything remotely close to this deal right out the gate.
Well, and on that note, I want to go to Doug for the final word. I mean, South Park, it's going into its 11th season soon. Any signs that it's going to pull a Simpsons on us, or is it still going to be edgy and funny? What do you think?
I think they're doing good so far, and I think they're going to keep going. They are able to keep it very topical because the animation is so quick to turn around, and so they can attack whatever weirdo celebrity's doing some weird stuff. They can get right on it. And I just hope with this $75 million deal that Trey and Matt have worked out some sort of prenup. That's the most important thing. Because if they split up, it's going to get ugly.
I hope they stay together for a long time. But
yeah.
I want to thank our guests, Mark, David, and Doug. Thank you guys for joining us. In fact, Doug will be back on VH1's Best Week Ever on September 14th, and you can catch him at the Laughing Post in Kalamazoo, Michigan, September 6th through the 8th. And if you need a map to get there, go to mapsforus.org.
Attack of the Show, weeknights at 7, only on G4.